From Season 3, Episode 7, These Fragile Lives ends with an equally devastating and shocking cliffhanger involving Tillie, Deborah Grover, and Fatima, Pega Ghafouri. Much of the episode focuses on Fatima's ongoing internal struggle, which has been made more complicated now that the ultrasound in from Season 3, Episode 6 has shown that she is no longer pregnant. Tillie, who was the first person to notice Fatima eating rotten crops earlier in Season 3, continues to be supportive to Fatima, and to Ellis Stevens, Courtion Moore, as well. In addition to Tillie, Fatima, and Ellis, From's cast of characters are kept busy in the new episode. Donna Raines, Elizabeth Saunders, continues her work to try and keep Colony House's residents safe from the ongoing threats posed by the town's sinister forces. Jade Herrera, David Alperi, and Tabitha Matthews, Catalina Sandino Moreno, try to use Tabitha's revelation about her childhood nightmares to find new answers. While her mother remains occupied, Julie Matthews, Hannah Sheramy, bonds with an unlikely resident. 8. Fatima kills Tillie. Tillie's death is incredibly tragic. When Fatima is in the greenhouse at the end of the episode, she is consumed with agonizing physical pain. Tillie sees Fatima in distress and tries to comfort her, but this turns out to be a deadly mistake, as Fatima grabs a pair of gardening shears and stabs Tillie in the chest. Fatima is immediately horrified by what she has done and screams for help. In her last moments, Tillie tells Fatima to run. Ellis is the first to arrive at the scene as he sees that his wife has murdered an innocent woman. Once word gets out among the township's residents about what Fatima has done, most of them will turn against her. Sarah Myers, Avery Conrad, is still vilified and feared, with even Victor, Scott McCord, recently calling Sarah the scariest person in town. Fatima will likely usurp that position given her murder of Tillie, the disturbing condition that is plaguing her, and the fact that Sarah has not caused any trouble for a while now. It is tragic to lose the kindly Tillie and to see Fatima commit such an atrocity. 7. Donna wants Fatima and Ellis to move out of Colony House. She has to think about the greater good. Earlier in the episode, Boyd Stevens, Harold Perrineau, and Donna discuss the fact that Fatima is not pregnant and how they should handle this situation moving forward. Boyd is surprised and disappointed when Donna explains to him that she wants both Fatima and Ellis to move out of Colony House. Donna explains that she has to look out for the safety of everyone living in Colony House, and she does not want the residents to be panicked or needlessly put at risk due to whatever is happening to Fatima. Donna knows all too well about what can happen to Colony House when one individual makes a poor decision, from the resident who let one of From's monsters inside during Season 1 to Dale, Cliff Saunders, accidentally stabbing Ellis during an argument in Season 2. Even though Donna is just concerned, Boyd is irked by her suggestion. However, given what happens between Fatima and Tillie later in the episode, Donna was right to want Fatima separated from the rest of Colony House. 6. Acosta spins out of control. She is poised to cause another deadly accident. Officer Acosta, Samantha Brown, is not acclimating well to life in the town and spins out of control in this episode. She goes to the diner and asks Kenny Liu, Ricky many questions, with Kenny doing his best to try and calm Acosta down, and to emphasize that unless she adapts, the town will get the best of her. Acosta does not respond well to this and storms out of the diner, followed by her breaking into the sheriff's station and trying to find the gun that Boyd confiscated after a tense standoff. Boyd gives the gun back to Acosta, but he keeps the bullets, and tells her she will not get the ammunition back until she has earned it. From the moment she accidentally killed Nikki, Tamara Fifield, it has been clear that Acosta is a loose cannon. If Acosta continues down her current trajectory, and continues to make an enemy of Boyd, it is only a matter of time until someone else gets hurt or is even killed because of her. 5. Bacta wants to reopen the diner. This could be a much-needed source of hope. As Acosta leaves the diner, Bacta enters it, and begins talking to Kenny about wanting to reopen the diner. Since the horrifying death of Chen Liu, Elizabeth Moe, in from Season 3, Episode 1, the diner has not been operational, as Chen was the one who ran it. Reopening the diner would be a bittersweet development since it would not be the same without Chen, but the township's residents would greatly benefit from having the diner open again. In Seasons 1 and 2, the diner helped create a sense of community and normalcy, a place where residents could gather to eat good food and spend time together, and briefly escape the town's constant horrors. It would give Bacta and many of From's characters something meaningful to focus on and can help rebuild the community after the many recent tragedies. This would also help Bacta have a more prominent role in the series moving forward.